The man just wanted to eat breakfast, but suddenly he was shot through the chest. Then the assassin gave him a mocking salute, and in the next second, the man was dragged away without mercy. But the next day, everything turned around completely. The assassin, who was about to eat breakfast, was also suddenly shot through the chest. And the person who killed him was the man who had died the day before. Before this, the man had already died 138 times, but each time he died, he would go back to the day before. Among the screams of a woman, a man came at him with a knife, but the man was used to it. He calmly got dressed and then used a t-shirt to disarm the attacker. After taking down his enemy, the man brewed a cup of coffee, took a sip, and splashed it in the assassin's face. But that was just the beginning. Another assassin had already flown a fighter jet to the window. The one with the Gatling gun started firing into the room on time. The man had already hidden behind a pillar, while the assassin's partner got shot. When the assassin stopped firing, the man threw a flying knife that pierced the assassin's forehead. Soon, the assassin died, and the gun in his hand went out of control. The bullets went wild, and the apartment was riddled with holes. The man looked at the photo of his wife and couldn't understand why he kept dying and coming back to life every day, or why he was being hunted. He only knew that in 8 seconds, the plane would crash into the apartment, and in 6 seconds, the rotor would fall beside him. At that moment, the alarm clock rang. The man got up, put on his shirt, because it was time to jump off the building. With the explosion of the helicopter, he fell into a garbage truck. But what you don't know is that in the previous 220 attempts, he hadn't made it into the truck. Once, he was even crushed into a pancake by the truck. Even if he landed successfully, he would still be killed by other assassins who suddenly appeared. For example, he had been killed 17 times in a row by the female assassin and twice by the bomb assassin. Even his own brother had killed him 3 times. Although he sometimes fought back, the outcome was always the same. He would eventually have his head chopped off by the female assassin with a knife. Sometimes he would escape the pursuit and go to a bar to have a drink, but the assassins would quickly find him. The man had also tried to resist, but from beginning to end, he never made it past 1247. So, taking advantage of the time loop, the man decided to make up for his shortcomings as a father. He and his son had a great time at the arcade, but as soon as they came out, the man sensed something was wrong. This time, it was already 12:50. He had survived 3 minutes longer than before. He immediately realized he was being watched because there was no signal in the basement, which was why he had survived a little longer. Sure enough, as soon as they went outside, the assassins found him. Without surprise, he was killed once again, but this time, seeing the worry and love in his son's eyes, the man decided to change his fate.